Nisboere word met trots geborg deur Veld Agrochem en JAC Motors. Al ooit 'n wilde kossoek ekskursie en ete meegemaak? Dis Veld & Sea, 'n besonderse onderneming aan die Kaapse Skiereiland, se kos en alles waarop hulle besoekers trakteer.
Veld & Sea started as an extension of lifestyle and an innate curiosity for the edible landscape. Born and raised in Cape Town, but when I moved as far south as Cape Point here and had the luxury of immersing in this landscape, a question was, what does this place taste like? So when I first moved out here, I started a small little tea garden. So Veld & Sea essentially started out with 1 cup of fynbos tea. And that's when my journey into wild flavour started. The more I learned, the more I realised how much there is to learn and how rich our edible landscape here is in South Africa. Whether you're looking at the wild flavours from the veld or the forest or the oceans or the mountains. And so as my passion and learning grew, I realised that it couldn't just be contained in a tiny little menu in a tea garden, and so the teaching started. When I started foraging with my children, I observed that when I took them out foraging with me and we would harvest from the gardens and forage from the wild, and they were very involved in the whole process of this very immersive, multi-sensory methodology of learning with nature as a classroom, anything was possible, and they had a deep connection and respect for the food that they were creating and they were eating. So after these children's workshops, foraging and harvesting started, the parents got very involved, and so we switched up the methodology to include teaching adults, and now we predominantly teach adults throughout the year. For the foraging, we offer an array of beautiful different experiences throughout the year. We have public workshops that anyone can join, and those run quite strictly with the seasons. But we also offer private experiences that guests can come and join us on any time of the year, and we curate a beautiful wild food adventure for you.
November tot Maart is Veld & Sea se somerkuslyn kossoekseisoen. Gaste leer hoe om tussen gety en onderwater bestanddele soos seewier en skilpvis volhoubaar, verantwoordelik en vernuwend te soek en te oes. In die herfs word daar wilde sampioene in die woude en in die veld uitgesniffel. Tydens die winterreënvalseisoen blom die geweste in kleur en geur. Dan word aromatiese fynbos, inheemse groente en eetbare onkruid gesoek en versamel. Die lente se pragt word op sy beurt met eetbare blomme ervarings gevier.
All our guests will be led on and guided how to sustainably gather these ingredients, and we'll come back here to the Veld & Sea Glasshouse, and you will learn all practical applications and how to use them in your kitchen, and some of the nutritional and medicinal properties as well. And the last lesson is tasting your lesson. And this is when the guests enjoy a beautiful seasonal-inspired meal after learning about cooking techniques and preservation methods, nutritional value, and just practical applications with how to use these wild flavors in your own kitchens at home. So cooking and eating is a very big part of it.
Gewoonlik op 'n eventdag het ons wat ons gaste gaan forage. Hulle gaan dan see toe, hulle bring dan vir my allerhande goedjies wat hulle gepluk het en bymekaar gemaak het by die strand of in ons tuine. En dan incorporate dit in my kossies in. So die mossels wat hulle vir my bring, die seegrasse werk ons in. As hulle tuine toe gaan en hulle bring vir my al die kruie en goeders, dan maak ek seker ons sit dit in 'n sout byvoorbeeld om te gebruik op ons kos. Ek moet sê die manier waarop ek geleer het hoe om met die natuurlike bestanddele te werk wat om ons is, het vir my so nader gebring aan natuur dat goed wat ek nie geweet het is om my nie, sien ek nou elke dag om my raak. Is baie lekker om met die wilde bestanddele te werk en ook om vir die mense te leer en te sê, okay, jy kan eintlik die seegras gebruik in jou nagereg. Jy kan dit gebruik in jou voorgereg, jy kan dit gebruik in jou slaai. Ja, so dit is maar net een van die goedjies wat ons hierso vir mense probeer leer om die wilde bestanddele om hulle te gebruik en om hulle bewus te maak van ons het eintlik kos reg rondom ons en ons sien dit nie eens raak nie.
If I had to give advice to a young entrepreneur who wanted to start something similar to this, I would advise really getting to know your environment deeply and make sure that your business practice aligns with the rhythms and the seasons and the cycles of nature, and make sure that your business grows slowly and organically and sustainably, and that you stay true to your values.
Leersaam, gul en gesond uit die Kaapse grond. Nisboere word met trots geborg deur Veld Agrochem en JAC Motors.